Mostert's first 2 carries going for 13 and 17. They give it to him again. This time he's stopped by Jaron Reed. In traffic, incomplete. That thing was blown up by Rasul Douglas as they tried to set up a screen. Second down and 8. Tagovailoa pressured and sacked. Jaron Reed got to him first.
The things that if you can do this, if you can get your rush and your coverage coordinated and get to a Tagovailoa off that first read, you can see right there, right? He resets, he moves. If he's able to go back and hit that back step and turn that ball loose, he's going to be tough to deal.
First and goal on his first completion to Sherfield. Back to the ground. Here's Jeff Wilson battering it inside, getting a couple. Because those skills are talking about anticipation. He's found a way to get the ball through him. Second and goal. Looks to throw. In trouble. And sacked by Preston Smith. The ball was ripped out. And the Dolphins recover. Preston Smith with his team leading 8.5 sacks of the year. Robert Hunt saved the day falling on that ball.
Yeah, Preston Smith's got to go back into that huddle and thank everybody in the secondary, because here's exactly what we talked about. First read, gone. Second read, not there. Okay, now I got to move to 3, and by that time, here comes Preston Smith.
One of the veteran-most players on that defense having a good year. And again, the Dolphins looking at 3rd down and very long. 3rd and goal from the 18. Hill joins Tagovailoa in the backfield. Quick throw. Mostert. No room. Tripped up by Jair Alexander and finished off by Enigbari. 2 of 9 out of 12. 229 yards in this first half. Here's Mostert. Lost the ball. It's recovered by the Packers and Jaron Reed. Jaron Reed recovers the fumble as Mostert puts it on the ground. We'll see exactly where they spot this, if they say that he was touched as he recovered or if they give him the return. It looks like it's going to come back to where he recovered it, as Jaron Reed got the fumble recovery, and he's probably going to get credit for the forced fumble as well.
Yeah, it looked like it was more Jaron Reed than Devondre Campbell. I thought it might have been Devondre Campbell coming up and punching it out.
Boy, just the kind of play it feels like the Packers really needed.
Yeah, he's contacted by Brandon Shell while he's on the ground.
This is something the Dolphins have been very good at, protecting the ball this year. They're 6th in the days where it might be harder to throw it, to know that you can do it. Here they can't. That play shut down immediately. Kenny Clark and TJ Slayton in there for the tackle.
Talked a lot about Christian Wilkins on the Green Bay side. Kenny Clark, number 97 for the Green Bay Packers. You can see right there he's got the inside and just keeps tracking all the way down. TJ Slayton actually working side by side with him, clogging that whole thing up.
And so 3rd down. No need for punts up in here. Mostert again, stopped by Quay Walker this time. Justin Hollins there as well. Reach number 1 in the NFL. They fake the toss. Tagovailoa dancing around. Dangerous shovel forward and incomplete.
With that one right there, this is just one of those plays that hey, you got to credit your defense. Your defense did a good job in coverage. They flushed you out of the pocket. Don't take a bad play and make it worse. Very lucky that something bad didn't happen right there.
Hey, let's stop flipping the ball all over the place. Good things.
What is it with the lateral? I know, right? How many times until we learn our
play clock winds down? They just get it off. Mostert out of the backfield. Stopped by Alexander. 3rd and 8 here. Packers showing pressure. They get to Tagovailoa. He's able to extend the play and throws it away. He was pursued by Wyatt.
Brings in the area, 4th down.
That's a really good job by Justin Hollins, because they had a really nice play designed over to the right side, and that pressure from the left forced not only that play is going to get blown up, but there's really no outlet for Tua Tagovailoa.
4th quarter. Dolphins trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Tagovailoa. Uh-oh, that one's picked. Dueling interceptions. Jair Alexander. Punch, counter punch. Packer football. Well, as good as Rodgers has been, or as much as Rodgers has struggled taking care of the ball, Tua has been that good, only his 6th pick.
Yeah, and this one just sails on him over the top of Tyreek Hill. But look how many Green Bay defenders are around Tyreek Hill in that situation. Now, there's a difference between not putting a lot of pressure on yourself and playing free and then playing smart. That was not a great decision by Tua Tagovailoa. You watch right here. Look at all the defenders around there. That thing is going to have to be perfect. And as well as he has thrown the ball today, that's asking a little bit too much.
First down from the 41. Back to the ground in Wilson. Got a block from Ingold to get a few. You know, Jalen Waddle last year.
To have a conversation with.
2nd and 7. Back-to-back runs here. This one shut down at the line of scrimmage.
Gap schemes and pulls. Watch 91 right here. He's going to take it on. He's got a guy coming in to kick him out. He is able to cross the face and then get his shoulders re-squared to make that tackle.
You know, the big 3rd down issues catches both big 3rd down receptions for Sherfield, who's having a great first season in Miami. He's the motion man here. Tagovailoa again over the middle. It's Waddle again, but it's broken up by Douglas. Rasul Douglas been a good player for the Packers in his 2 seasons in Green Bay.
Yeah, now let's talk about some good defense. Watch Rasul Douglas right here. Watch that right hand on the backside as he comes through to knock that ball away. That's got to be just a stressful effort.
Today. From the 27-yard line, Wilson straight ahead, tripped up at the line. Back to the 30. 2nd and 13. That's picked off by Devondre Campbell. 2nd drive in a row ended by a Packer interception. The Packers with a 3-point lead and the ball with 6 minutes left to go, looking for a massive win in Miami.
Campbell around in these formations, and they've been able to throw around him, but watch Raheem Mostert, 31. He's not even looking for this. Right here, Devondre Campbell's reading the eyes, intercepts that. So again, another throw. You know, Tua the last time he had that interception, he threw it into an area that was crowded. This time it's going to a receiver who's not ready. He's not turned around. And Devondre Campbell makes him pay for that one.
High snap. Tagovailoa pulls it down. He throws to the sideline, and Jeff Wilson immediately gets stopped by Rasul Douglas. So the clock runs. Dolphins trying to end this 3-game losing streak, trying to get one step closer to their first playoff trip since 2016. And a Packers defense trying to shut things down. Over the sideline and picked. Rasul Douglas. 3rd consecutive drive that ends in an interception. And how about the Packers D standing tall today?
He's in coverage, and he just drops off and gets Mike Gesicki, who's dropping back. You see him right there. He had Tyreek Hill at the start. Right, watch him. Number 29 plays it perfect, reading the eyes of Tua. And that's what happens in this timing-based offense when you're coming back and you're hitting that step and you're letting it go. If somebody has baited you into that throw and is dropping back in, you'll get that interception.
And for the Packers, Darryl, even when they were at the top of the division and they were excellent, it was